Alright. Here we go, here we go. Just hangout, chill Saturday stream. I'm trying to rap. I'm trying to freestyle rap with that with that beat. But dang it, the stream dang, the Nightbot chat, the Nightbot commands don't seem to work. Yeah, the Nightbot stream doesn't work for some reason, yo. For some reason, yo, the Nightbot command streams don't work. I don't want to know why they don't work. Come on, bro, tell me why you don't work. We're listening to GameChops radio, yo. That's the kind of, it was some kind of good, a little bit of a good freestyle. Oh, I have to give Nightbot the moderator? Hey, I'm right now GameChops. This is from GameChops, the YouTube channel GameChops. Now he's playing Atop a Snowy Summit by DJ Cutman, Fantasy Grooves. And right now the visual is of Penny Parker from Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse fixing some robot, that spider robot with her spider friend. How do I do that? Yeah, because yeah, I used to have the Nightbot timers. I used to have the Nightbot timers on, and then I turned it off. So at some point, I turned them back on, and I'm doing the custom Nightbot commands. I don't know how to do the give Nightbot the thing. I don't know how to do the Nightbots. I don't know how to do the Nightbot. I don't know how to do the Nightbot chat commands. I don't know how to do the Nightbot. I don't know how to do the Nightbot. I don't know how to do the Nightbot. Yeah, the give it the moderator things. You know what? I'm gonna add for this quick moment. I am going. Oh yeah, the bot right now on the Discord isn't doing anything. I'm just gonna manually put in my stuff. Click the join channel button. Nightbot dashboard and follow the on-screen instructions to mod Nightbot on your channel. Hold up. Hold the phone. Let me go spread this. Ah, shoots. Okay, let me just let me share my streams. I got reds, I got cryptics, I've got red cryptics, I got Savage, the major ones, and my own server. Okay. Okay. It says here, click the join button on your Nightbot Discord. Oh. Nightbot dashboard. Join channel. Oh, that. Okay, head to your community settings. I like this. I like this kind of music right now. But I have Nightbot as a moderator. Do I have to put him back in again? I have a Nightbot as the moderator. Do I have to do it again? Maybe I have to do Nightbot again. Maybe I have to put in Nightbot again, because I shouldn't have to. Enter into moderation. Let's don't forget to press save. Go live. Maybe I'll try that again. Remove Nightbot from the moderators, and then copy. Save. Oh, whoops. Okay, I removed them here. Okay, I just put Nightbot as a moderator again. Or do I have to go live again? Because I don't want to do that again. Because I already had him as a moderator. I had Nightbot as a moderator before. He's back, and he's brought his jetpack for his upcoming. Oh, now it works. Now it works. He's back. He's back, and he's brought his jetpack for his upcoming book. Oh, his Maori accent keeps firing like his father before him. Okay, maybe I guess it does take. For some reason, it does take a while for Nightbot to come in. Anyways, okay, well, looks like that's resolved. Looks like that's resolved. Okay, test them out. Crash Bandicoot. Scratch the boot. That's going to be. Whoa! Pickle pancakes! Didn't invent no wheel, but I taught them how to spin. If you ain't a bandicoot, you're a wannabe. if you only knew the reference to a music rap channel, I had put these references in. You're having so much fun with this right now, aren't you? I'm just a Superman trying to make my way through the galaxy, with my head on and Maori accent firing. Oh man, only Red was here to to read Jangofett and bobafett in his Tamara Morrison voice impression. Okay, but anyways, how have you been, Gongasleet? Yeah, I set up these Nightbot commands last night. My time, of course, being like 7, 6, 7, 8 hours behind you Eastern time. Is this some kind of like research paper or like report paper for you? Oh yeah, you got it. You got the reference. I got like loads of references. I had loads of new commands to start out. They call themselves the Bad Batch. They're defective clones with desirable mutations and Omega. You know, from earlier. But don't have too much fun. You gotta save more for next time. Just like jamming, yeah. It's a research paper to send into the it's a research paper to send and to do a presentation for now, as I finish the project. Oh man, research. If you're not in college right now, oh man, wait until you get to college, especially if you go to a college that happens to be a research university or college. Because that kind of academic and scientific research, to me, is more tedious than just like even journalistic research. I get journalistic research, that's fine, but academic / scientific research, it's just a drag. Thank goodness I'm out of that now. I think GameChops is going to be my go-to channel for YouTube stream music. GameChops Radio, it says. All the songs playing are owned by GameChops and any artist under them, such as this Hulk Club Kong person. Produced by HALC, however you pronounce it. So yeah, how about that Mandalorian? Not Mandalorian, it's the same Mandalorian. How about that Bad Batch episode yesterday? You're in direct violation of Order 66. Ah man, things got serious there. Yeah. What? Yeah, here is one rule. Here is one rule when you're on an adventure and you got to do a mission. Don't think it's going to be easy. It's too good, yeah. It's like Wrecker popping out. And like the headache's just slowly activating his chip. And yeah, I've even watched a 34 something Easter eggs and for the YouTube channel. What's his name again? Hey there, hey guys, it's Andrew. What is that? Bombastic. He even said like people like him are saying that like Wrecker could remember his what happened while he was under the influence of the inhibitor chip, but I've always seen it as he was told, like off screen or in between scenes, he was told, oh Wrecker, you the inhibitor chip activated and you almost killed all of us, including Omega. That's how I thought of it. That's how I thought of it, that he was told about being under the influence of Order 66, the inhibitor chip. rather than like him remembering how his actions were under the influence of Order 66, if that makes sense. Oh. Does that make sense? Like, instead of him remembering what he was doing under the inhibitor chip's control, I always thought of it as he was just told, like, when you go from the transition from him getting his inhibitor chip out to the rest of the Bad Batch getting their inhibitor chips out, I always took it as he was told. But yeah. Okay, yeah, no problem. I wonder how this looks like. Oh my gosh. I'm looking to my left side, and it makes, and the should I flip my camera? I wonder if I should flip. I wonder if I should flip the camera. Invert the camera, so when I look over to the chat, it could look like on screen that it could look like on stream that I'm looking at the chat box right here. But at the same time, this would be inverted. This Mandalorian t-shirt I got from my uncle for an early birthday present. Oh my goodness. Brian Hall is holding an 8-hour charity live stream. Dang, it's got to be a serious holomaniac trooper. If that makes sense. Alright, he's back. Yeah, I don't know if you caught that. Gongasleet, but I was commenting if I should invert, my camera, my webcam, so that like when I'm looking at the chat over to my right side, on screen it'll look like I'm actually looking at the chat box that's on the right side of the screen. But right now it looks like I'm looking away from the chat. Like I'm looking to the right, but to you it looks like I'm looking to the left. When I'm looking to the left, it looks like I'm pointing. It looks like I'm looking at the right. It's like a swap. But at the same time, this Mandalorian T-shirt wouldn't look straight. It wouldn't look like inverted. You know what I mean? You would be able to see this clearly. This is the way. But then if I inverted the camera, you wouldn't be able to. This image would be flipped. It looked like backwards, backwards text though. That's the problem. That's the problem with this situation right now, at least. I mean, it would look good as if I'm actually reading the chat box on the stream screen, but yeah. But if inverted, won't it be inverted the other way around? Yeah. Button Masher Remastered. Oh yeah, and Savage 01st was had a stream yesterday. But yeah, the way the Loki stream was awesome. From my favorite Marvel media for sure as of right now. I'm still hooked on the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, but I haven't gotten to see Loki yet. Maybe later today I will be able to see Loki. Cause I haven't got. It was released last Wednesday, and I haven't gotten to see it yet. Yeah, I know, like Owen Wilson. Owen Wilson. And I saw a picture on whether it was Facebook or Twitter. Loki and Owen Wilson, the timeline smashers or something like that, the timeline crashers. Yeah, and I remember the Nostalgia Critic years ago saying, like, why does everyone, like in 2012, why does everyone seem to love Loki not then? Like, as of 2012, why does everyone love Loki now when he was also in the first Thor movie the previous year, you know? Loki was in Thor 1, and Thor, nobody really paid that much attention. But then the Avengers in 2012, oh, Loki, I love you, Loki, Tom Hiddleston, you know? And that's kind of like a good point. Loki actors, executive producer of it, oh, Tom Hiddleston. Man, if you see his videos, if you've seen a video of him, like he was just dancing in front of like a stage, and like all the ladies in the background are just squealing. Oh my goodness. Classy Tom Hiddleston. Tom Hiddlesticks. But yeah, Mandalorian t-shirt I got as an early birthday present a few weeks ago by my uncle and his kids, my little cousins. I'm not sure where they got this from. I'm not sure what store they got this from, but I love it. It's a pleasant early birthday present. Now I got 3 Mandalorian T-shirts, and I'm screaming with that. And with taking off my headset, I am screaming. Putting the headset on, it makes me feel like I am just talking regular volume. But I'm really talking like this. Okay, music ended for a sec. And it's up again. The Path, DJ Cutman, Volume 4. Yeah, now I have 3 Mandalorian t-shirts. The one that was the original one that was given to me by my uncle for Christmas 2019. I got it in early January, sometime in January 2020. I wore that same one to the C2E2 in Chicago Comic and Entertainment Expo. And then I got from my local retro game store here, 2008 to 2013, 2020. Cartoon Network / Netflix to Disney Plus. The best confident builder is experience. Can you guess what episode that quote came from? I don't know why the formatting is like that, where it looks like the best is next to it, CN to Netflix, Disney Plus, when it should be underneath. But anyways, and then in the retro game store, in the collector store, I got another Mandalorian T-shirt, and then now I got this. It's what I'll give you a hint. The quote comes from what I think is my favorite episode in the whole series, although the other clone-centric episodes are really good too, like the Domino Squad, what was it called, season 3 episode 1, I think. Man, I remember seeing that on the day it premiered back in 2011, so there's also nostalgia to that too. Isn't that a reference to the quote from the movie? It could be a reference to that. but I didn't get it directly from the movie. I'll give you a hint. Whoa, Rex! What the heck are you doing? Relax. And Chewie's meme sound makes him look like Captain Rex actually shot a real clone. What? I'll give you that hint. And oh, looks like we got a bunch of shinies, Commander. Shinies, sir? That's right. It's shining. Your armor, it's shining and new, just like you. There you go. There are the hints. You're not shinies anymore. And okay, one more hint. The good ending that Chewie's Meme Town did for that Clone Wars episode, where Heavy doesn't die in that outpost, moon outpost. Boom, 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 boom. I remember seeing that episode back in 2008 during the first few episodes of the Clone Wars series in season 1, and when the clone said, "What the hell was that?" and I was little back then, so I was like, "Oh my goodness, I didn't know they were gonna say that." Whoa, they said hell in that show. But at the same time, at least in Legends, hell was an actual planet. Yep, where Heavy sacrificed himself. What episode was that? Can you, yeah, that's correct, that's that same episode, but can you guess the episode's name? From season 1. When you go and rescue the troopers? I'm giving a lot of hints. The commando droids come in, and then a meteor shower. Episode numbers, at least the names, you gotta remember. Like, it looks like we got a bunch of shinies, Commander. Rookies, you got it, ding, 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 rookies. But yeah, Rookies is, I think, my favorite Clone Wars episode, but at the same time, let me look it up. Star Wars, Clone Wars, Season 3, Episode 1. Not 17. Oh, oops. I'll put back in the music. What's that called? What is that episode? Oh, Clone Cadets. Clone Cadets and the one, Camino with, oh god. Hey! I gotta do the okay, there you go. Okay, Star Wars, the Clone Wars, Season 3 episode list. Dang. Clone Cadets and ARC Troopers are also pretty good episodes in my opinion as well. Watching all of Season 1 and Season 2 wasn't such a bad thing back then. Yeah, it was. I remember when everybody hated Clone Wars back then. I used to have a Green Yoda t-shirt and like, really? They're like, yeah, really? And oh, we're not friends anymore. Oh man, how times have changed. How times have changed. Like Ahsoka teaching school in Mandalore and them as slavers and Rex killing the dude in charge. I'm no Jedi. Yeah, I remember like after like season like 4 or something, like a little bit after season 3, I got tired of Clone Wars. Didn't feel the same to me. And then like I remember sometime after the Disney buyout of Lucasfilm, I'm like, oh man, they canceled Clone Wars. But I also, even before that, I did briefly get back into Clone Wars when they had the Darth Maul and Savage Press arcs. I rewatched them yesterday, the Domino Squad. Oh yeah, even though Star Wars: The Clone Wars Season 1, Episode 5, Rookies is my favorite. At the same time, Star Wars: The Clone Wars Season 3, Episodes 1 and 2 are also tight contenders for like being my favorite Star Wars: The Clone Wars episodes. It's really the clone-centric episodes that are my favorite. I don't know why. I just love seeing the clone troopers I mean, I have learned about like Star Wars: The Clone Wars doing one big thing with clone troopers that the movies didn't do is to like give them personalities and let them explore what do the clone troopers think of the war and all of that. So that's also one good thing that I've learned that I really love the clone centric episodes. Saw all those arcs in order. Oh, I saw a guide with all the important and awesome arcs. Went in, got like OMG. I saw the Savage arc, Night Sisters arc, Umbara arc. All the clones they are too good. Ooh, yeah. I'd love to. I did this briefly at first, but I lost track of it with stuff going on. I did briefly do a Star Wars: The Clone Wars marathon, where at least one episode every day I would watch the episodes in order. But it's gonna be hard to do that with the Bad Batch and any new any new Star Wars projects going along, because they're not all being done in linear chronological order, because there are some episodes that take place before other episodes, like one of them with Slick, the clone trader Slick. That was before the Clone Wars movie, and some of those episodes you can watch in chronological order. But when it comes to Ahsoka Tano's view of Order 66 and the Bad Batch opening, it's like you can't watch both of them you can't watch both of those points of view. You know, like the last two episodes of Clone Wars season 7 and the first episode of the Bad Batch, you can't watch them like one at a time, turn for turn, you know, and see everything at the same time. It's like when it comes to that, you either choose Ahsoka Tano's view of Order 66 or the Bad Batch opener. Man, I gotta go get some water. I think my throat's getting dry. I'll be right back. Enjoy the music. Okay, I'm back. I got some glass water even. Okay, I love the last episodes of season 7. Yeah, such a good arc. Oh yeah. You finally get into episode 3 territory. And like they had some callbacks to episode 3 in animated form, and even the Bad Batch showing episode 3. Some episode 3 clips recreated in Clone Wars animated style. Freeing the Chancellor versus General Grievous's bodyguards, and General Grievous escaping. Time to abandon ship. Good stuff. Okay, you there? Still there, Gongasleet? Okay, you're still there. Okay, good. Goody. The Domino Squad. The Domino's Pizza Squad. Okay, that would be such a treat though. Like if you're multitasking. Oh yeah, go right ahead, man. Go right ahead. The Domino's Pizza Squad. A few Domino's delivery, even in-house something employees in the American pizza restaurant chain Domino's Pizza. They're dressed up as the Domino's Squad. Heavy Echo. I mean, who's from Domino's Squad again? Heavy Echo Fives. Caught up. Is that all? Is that all those people from Domino Squad? Heavy, Echo, Droid Bait. I forgot about Droid Bait. Heavy, Echo, Droid Bait, Caught Up, Fives. Fives. Was there anybody else I'm missing? The British accent? Oh, I don't remember. Well, you can even say the honorary member is 99. I know they had the sergeant on the Rishi Moon outpost. I forgot his name. Did they ever give him his name? Oh, Droid Bait. Yeah, there's one of the members was Droid Bait. One of the members was Droid Bait. Caught Up. I thought he was I thought Caught Up was the guy. I thought Caught Up was the clone trooper that was eaten by that eel outside the Rishi Moon. Who was that? No, Caught Up was the clone trooper that. Caught Up was the clone trooper that that prematurely executed Order 66. Caught Up? No, Caught Up was eaten by that Rishi Moon eel. The Rishi eel was Nub, because the outpost Niner was sent to Droid Bait and Nub to protect. I don't remember Niner and Nub too, that they were part of the Domino Squad. Maybe they were other clone troopers that joined in. Okay, then who was that clone trooper that Caught Up was eaten by the Rishi eel? Who was that clone trooper that prematurely executed Order 66? Order 66 premature execution. Oh, Tup. Tup. That was it. Caught up and Tup. Oh my goodness, those names are almost similar. Caught up was eaten by the Rishi eel, and Tup was given. Tup was prematurely executed Order 66. Yeah, or the first two seasons of Clone Wars were just slow, and then season 3 was when the series really started getting good. And man, that Blue Shadow virus episodes, that was made because of, at the time, 2008 2009 ish, the swine flu. At the time, I remember swine flu, H1N1 virus. I remember those days. Even a little bit of Ebola. Could you imagine? This Ebola must have been around like 2013, 2014, maybe even 2012. I shook a guy's hand, especially if he was African American. Oh, you got Ebola. Oh my goodness. But yeah, Star Wars: The Clone Wars in a way. Yeah, Star Wars: The Clone Wars in a way, it's like the PlayStation 3. When the PlayStation 3, when it was released back in 2006, during the early years, really, 2006, 2007, 2008, PlayStation 3 was a laughingstock of the gaming industry. And then, like, oh yeah, no games, a very expensive console, and Sony's killing their brand. And it was really until like 2009 and onwards that the PlayStation 3 really got better and became more respected. It still had a lot of bad ports, but at least a few more were improved from the early ports that were very much more inferior to the Xbox 360 versions. But yeah. And with the Clone Wars, oh yeah, bad movie, and the TV show's bad. But then season 3 started really getting good, and onwards. I mean, if you think that like it was tough enough for Mark Hamill to be almost the only actor for the scenes on what's it called, not Yavin, Dagobah. If you think those scenes where Mark Hamill was almost the only actor there for months, if you think that was tough, oh man, all those clone episodes where the clone troopers were almost the only people, and it's just D. Bradley Baker talking to himself in different inflections. Oh, Padme and Ahsoka. Oh yeah, they didn't die there, but they almost did. They almost did die there. So yeah, speaking of more PlayStation news, yesterday was the release day of Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, which was also a year after its reveal at the PlayStation 5 conference showcase. Yeah, I remember last year, June 11, 2020, was when the PlayStation 5 conference was finally held, and had a lot of video games that were revealed, including the Demon's Souls remake, GTA 5 port to PS5, because of course, for a 7-8-year-old game. What other games was there? Sackboy: Huge Adventure, Gran Turismo 7, I think, Horizon 2, Forbidden West, and Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, and the PlayStation 5 console design was revealed a year ago from yesterday. So yeah, I was going to pre-order and buy Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, being the first PS5 game I have for a console that I can't get at the moment, and anytime for soon. Because I never gotten a brand new game console, a brand new next gen game console within a year, within even 3 years of release. It has always taken me 4 or more years to get a new game console. Like, PlayStation 2 was released in October 2000. In America, at least. I am referencing the American/North American release of these consoles. PlayStation 2 was released in October 2000. I did get my PlayStation 2, my cousin's PlayStation 2, back in, was it January of 2008? Yeah, January 2008. And then it broke. And then I had to wait until, like, Christmas Eve 2008. Or maybe it was 2009, actually. Christmas, I got the PlayStation 2 2009. So that's like 8-9 years. PlayStation 3 released in November 2006. I got my PlayStation 3 Slim almost now it's almost 10 years since I've gotten it. Okay, PlayStation 3 Slim, I got it back in November 2011, so a little over 5 years. And then the PlayStation 4 Pro. The original PlayStation 4 was released back in November 2013, and I got the PlayStation 4 Pro on Thanksgiving 2017, so that's a little bit over 4 years. And who knows how long it'll take for me to buy the PlayStation 5. Okay, Sony, Microsoft, Nvidia, whatever. Especially Sony and Microsoft, because of this whole pandemic that keeps on going on. I know, like, PlayStation 5 has already sold like around 9 million copies, 9 million consoles, but how many of those 9 million consoles went to scalpers before actually going to legitimate buyers? You know, and how many of those 9 million consoles sold did actually got, you know, how many of those 9 million consoles actually got sold to scalpers before they got to regular people? And how many of those 9 million sales of PlayStation 5 units were robbed, you know, were stolen, robbed? Like the post office in America, some worker was caught stealing PlayStation 5 shipments, you know. It's not even stock for it. Yeah, that's exactly. It's so hard to get a stock. It's like, it's basically the lottery to get a PlayStation 5 legitimately without going to scalpers and without getting your PlayStation 5 robbed, you know. Crazy times. And to think the PlayStation 3 was similar to that. It was a similar situation when the PlayStation 3 launched, except there was no pandemic at the time. No 2008 economic recession yet. And even if you have the money, like I have half the PlayStation 5. I have half the money saved up for a PlayStation 5. Even if I were to get the next half tomorrow or 2 weeks from now, good luck. I have $500, $500 US. Well, good luck. Even then, good luck finding a PlayStation 5 without heading into scalpers or getting robbed. You know, you gotta be lucky. So if there's anyone out there that has the PlayStation 5, especially if they got it legitimately, I envy you. I know PlayStation 5 and next gen isn't that big right now. Like, there's not as many reasons to get next gen yet. I know, like Ratchet and Clank and whatever, Returnal, something. And the Xbox side, there's Halo Infinite has been delayed. Wasn't PS4 so easy to get one? It wasn't that hard. I think it wasn't that hard. Excuse me. So even if I were to have the money right now to buy a PlayStation 5, if if stock is so low and they so low, if the stock is so little and it runs out so quickly, it's like, yeah, good luck. You have the money, but you don't have the stocks. You're not able to get the stocks. And like even when you have all those notifications on your phone or your browser that like, oh, PlayStation 5 restock at Amazon, at Best Buy, at Walmart, at Target, at GameStop or wherever, and you click on it as the moment you get that notification and it's sold out in seconds, those PS5 restock notifications might as well be PS5 out of stock notifications. It's like, okay, pretend that this is me clicking. Okay, I turned my mouse off, but pretend this is me clicking the clicking the notification. Oh, PS5 notification. PS5 restock. Oh, out of stock. PS5 restock. Out of stock. PS5 restock. Out of stock. it might feel like that the second you click on that notification. Oh, it's out of stock. PS5 restock. Oh, it's out of stock. 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 The second that you hit that button, it's out of stock. The PS5 out of stock button. The PlayStation 5 out of stock notifications. Forget the PlayStation 5 restock notifications. It's the PlayStation 5 out of stock notification. The millisecond that notification comes up that the PlayStation 5 is out of the millisecond that the notification pops up saying that the PlayStation 5 has been restocked in whatever retail. Oh, it's out of stock. It's really out of stock. When you have the finger on it, yeah. Ding, out of stock. Oh man, ding, out of stock. Ding, out of stock. You can click that order button. You could click that order now button in a heartbeat, or a lightning bolt flash, as fast as lightning, as fast as the speed of light, but it'll still be out of stock by the time you reach that button. It's like the Transformers Prime, the red energon. When you're going so fast, the whole environment looks like it's slowed down, so extremely slow. Maybe there's like a scalper doing that. Even when you click that button that quickly, the bot is just like, the bot sees you doing, mine now. That thing people do with the tape on the mouse that looks like drag clicking. It's like machine gun when you're firing on it. You know what I mean? The tape makes it make a fast click. Oh, I haven't actually seen that. There's tricks for how to get a PS5. Yeah, now the PlayStation 5 is a subculture. PlayStation 5, trying to get the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X is just like its own culture now. And let me guess. A year or even 2 years from now, when PlayStation 5 stocks finally normalize with or without the PlayStation 5 redesign, then the scalpers are going to be mad because there's less reason for scalpers to profit off of PlayStation 5. There's less ways to do it now. And they're going to be like the flag smashers. Oh, everything was better when the PlayStation 5 stocks were low during the coronavirus pandemic. Bring us back to those days so that the scalpers can profit off of scalped PlayStation 5s, because when the PlayStation 5 stocks normalize eventually, then it's less reason for people to turn to scalpers. You know, everything was better during the blip. The PlayStation 5 low stock during the pandemic, that's a decimation, the dusting. And when the PlayStation 5 finally gets normal stock, oh, that's the blip. Everything was better during the decimation. You would have to have the finger on it forever, but it's worth it. Yeah, it's like they say you snooze, you lose, but you don't snooze, but you still lose. Freaking scalpers. They're the reason. I mean, like, yeah, the low stock is bad enough, but like, the scalpers and people just robbing other people's shipments of PlayStation 5. They're the reason why so many people don't have PlayStation 5s. If 9 million people have PlayStation 5s right now, well, there's triple the amount that don't have PlayStation 5s. Yeah, 9 million people have the PlayStation 5. There's triple the amount of people that don't have the PlayStation 5. You know? But yeah, I please, okay, yeah, Sony, Microsoft, please extend this generation. You know? Like, oops, there goes my, you know, please extend the life cycle of this 9th generation console before the 10th generation comes in, you know? Because I remember that with the PlayStation 3, even, you know, like the economic recession happened in 2008, 2-3 years after the 7th generation consoles came out. They could have been, the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One could have been released back in 2011 and 2012, but it ended up being released in 2013. And all through that, the economic recession happened. Now that this pandemic has been happening, Sony, you were planning to release the PlayStation 6 in 2025. Release it in 2026 or 2027, please. You know? Oh, but go scalp some V-Bucks. Yeah, go scalp them. Go scalp them. Why don't you? The PlayStation 20 will exist. We're not even into PS9 yet. We're not even to PS9 yet. Whereas the PlayStation 2 was just the start of the PS9. Games can go a long way, but it's just creative imagination. But graphics have to stop at some point. Oh yeah, you can. I don't think there's really any real stop for graphics. It's like you can only get better and better. But at the same time, there's law of diminishing returns. Like there's been so many innovations and technological leaps in video game technology that's like, oh, what's the next big thing? We already went from 2D to 3D graphics. We already went from standard definition to high definition, and even now 4K and up. We already have hard drives, and now we're getting to SSDs. What will really be the next thing? Is it going to be VR? You know, is the VR the next 2D to 3D leap in the 90s? You know what I mean? Oh yeah, that's right. E3 starts today. I don't know what time it is. I heard in the Summer Game Fest that Spyrothedragon didn't have any announcements yet for Spyro 4. I hope VR ain't the main thing in the future. Yeah, because we're not yet at Ready Player One territory yet. We're slowly getting there, like the Oculus Quest. And oh man, the Oculus Quest, I remember when it was just the first Oculus Quest, like 1 or 2 years ago. Now there's a second one that's just about the same price as the original. And from what I understand, the Oculus Quest, you don't need to tether yourself to a gaming PC or laptop. So we're slowly getting there, but we're still not there yet. Yeah, maybe in like 20-40 years, we'll all be disappointed that we're not living in Ready Player One's reality yet. Like Back to the Future Part 2, October 21st, 2015 came in a few years ago, and the Chicago Cubs did not yet win the World Series yet. Oh man, I was wearing my old Back to the Future t-shirt and Chicago Cubs hat for baseball, the whole 9 yards. But we were only a year off before the Chicago Cubs finally won the World Series. Oh man, what a time that was. I never used VR. I did hear some people using it too long, and the eyes hurt like heck. There was a Best Buy near me at the time, back in November, or I think it's December 2015. I did use the Oculus Rift for like a Best Buy demo that they used to do, and it was actually a pretty cool experience. It's too bad I haven't gotten into real VR ever since. Although there was one art class I took, which is basically artistic coding, a little bit of video game programming, a little bit of computer programming, you know, a little bit of Unity 3D, Element, a little bit of like just computer programming for art, basically. And there was one special class where we did use an Oculus Rift, I think, or is it an HTC Vive? Our professor, our teacher, shared with us, and we were playing that Google paintbrush one. That was so fun. That made me want to get a Oculus Rift, Oculus Quest headset. I know it's an awesome experience, but like, how can you have it on your eyes for so long? Yeah, it's like, you know, some parents might think virtual reality is like you just put your eyes against the TV screen. That's your virtual reality, and you just move your eyes and your head and the TV monitor while you're moving the character. So like, oh, that's virtual reality for you. Maybe some more balanced. It's VR in a nutshell. But yeah, virtual reality. I know back in the 90s it was really all the rage, but the technology wasn't there yet. Unfortunately, now virtual reality has made a comeback, but it isn't a gaming standard yet. You're not living in Ready Player One territory yet, but that's why there's those cheap VR where you put your phone in a form. Yeah, like the Google Cardboard, and there's this one art college I did take a tour in, it was a pretty nice. They had like you could use your phone in that cardboard VR helmet, and like, oh, you could see yourself around the campus, that was pretty cool. I don't think I had that anymore, but yeah, one of the early experiences in VR, and I know that like it'd be even cheaper. It'd be even easier for me with my job right now to even save up for Oculus Quest. That's easier compared to PlayStation 5 and especially a gaming PC. But I'm still not there yet. With my personal finances and stuff that I don't have to get into deeply. Yeah, Brian Hall is doing an 8-hour charity live stream, Hollow Maniacs, as they call it. And your average consumer, Massive Tech Hall. I think it was a video like this that inspired the versatile part in my name. That like some tech hall or what's in my tech backpack, whatever. It was one video where he described some kind of tech gadget as being versatile. Oh, versatile? It just popped. It just rang a bell. It just lit a light bulb in my head. Versatile. And like I've been and I've stuck with that name ever since. Imagine a VR game, you and Grogu. Oh, Mandalorian VR. Better be better. It better be the experience even better than Half-Life Alyx. If only Half-Life Alyx was like Half-Life 3 but VR. I wonder if people would still be pissed off if that was the case. Half-Life 3 is finally no longer a myth, but it's only VR. It's only virtual reality. Freaking Valve Corporation. Steam made you the money, and Steam became your bread and butter, and forget Half-Life 3. Forget Left 4 Dead 3, forget Portal 3. We used to make video games, but Steam is our bread and butter. We don't want to do both. We gotta do one. Oh man. I don't know. I personally have been into like the very, very popular gaming stuff where there's Fortnite or Valve games. Like I mean I get the popularity around them, but I'm not as big into those popular gaming stuff as a lot of people are. I used to be casually into Fortnite, but still not my thing. I'd rather take Apex Legends or Call of Duty Warzone over Fortnite. I take those games more seriously. And now Fortnite has its own like UFO themed season, whatever. Man, the seasons. Got back on the Fortnite because Rick from Rick and Morty. Oh my! They got Rick and Morty there. They got Rick and Morty as a collab. I gotta see that. Fortnite: How to Unlock Rick Sanchez Skin for season 7. Fortnite is just gobbling everything up. Next thing you'll know, there's going to be a Fortnite Halomaniacs. Imagine that, man. Epic Games sponsors Brian Hull, and Brian Hull becomes a character or whatever, skin in Fortnite. It's not just the item shop, but I can't get back into Fortnite anymore. I can't. Next thing you'll know, there's going to be a Animaniacs and Fortnite team up. They did that with Aloy from Horizon Zero Dawn. I'm like, come on. It's a great video game that should have nothing to do with Fortnite. What else? What else is Fortnite going to do? I swear. Don't get any ideas, Epic Games. But if you were to do a Fortnite and Angry Video Game Nerd crossover, we're gonna riot. I think people give too much hate on Epic Games, but the devs do the right things for a reason. Well, I think that's true to a certain degree. Definitely when it comes to like criticism, where like, why are you blaming the developers for putting like loot boxes and whatever microtransactions in the games when it's really the publishers that force the developers to do so. So you have a point with that. But still. The last season had a lot of things that went well with the Aloy. And you know what? Avengers Endgame, it actually showed Fortnite in the background. Korg and another alien was playing Fortnite. Oh my goodness, if only Fortnite didn't exist, what would that scene have been? Couldn't that have been like... Imagine if that scene was actually an Avengers video game, like Marvel's Avengers, if it was released back in 2019. The Square Enix Avengers and like imagine the Marvel in-universe. Imagine if the Marvel Cinematic Universe in-universe somebody actually made a video game about the real-life Avengers. Now that I would love to see. It would be mind-blowing, like a Double Dragon arcade machine behind the characters in the 90s or 80s movie Double Dragon. The universe should have imploded back then. But I would love to see Avengers video game, even an older Avengers video game, older Marvel video game being played by the Avengers in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I would rather see that. What other stream commands have I gotten that I put in here too? Spyrothedragon. Did you do the Spyro command yet? And Doom. Oh, do the Doom command. And the Xbox command. And the PC gaming command. And if you haven't done it yet, the PlayStation command. When talking about hate on Epic Games, I don't mean hate at the company and app platform as itself for a reason. Yeah, that whole split between Apple and Epic Games, or Epic Games used Fortnite to diss Apple, to turn Apple's own iconic, its own iconic commercial against themselves. That whole spat between Epic Games and Apple. Yeah, good thing I don't play Fortnite on mobile. I mean, I'd rather take Minecraft, which I used to be into. I just wasn't that good at the game. But good to see Nightbot back. I think there has to be 2 people in order for Nightbot to do the timed commands where it's like subscribe here and donate there if you enjoy the stream, and it's all optional, you know. Do the PlayStation Spyrothedragon, or in this case, do I do exclamation point Spyrothedragon, or was it exclamation point Spyro? Oh, never mind. Looks like I got some things to do. He's just a little dragon now. One day he'll take off from the ground. You can't tame this dragon nor his loyal gold dragonfly buddy, or else you'll see sparks. I just happen to put like some quotes in these things. Because like Savage Overs has like exclamation point Empire, or the Empire, or no, Empire did nothing wrong, and you know. Try PlayStation next and try Xbox. All of them in there you go. So smarter by 71% back. Wow! If you have any more, I think I'd end up loading the the list of string commands so much in the description. But if you have any new stream command ideas, let me know. You could like play around with like having these, because right now I have 17 stream commands, and who knows how much I'll get. Next time I'll put in next time. But stream command suggestions, ideas, let me know. Yeah, no problem, because I got 17 right now, which is plenty. Oh, Republic Commando, do that one more thing. Do one for Order 66. Ooh. Hashtag exclamation point Order 66 or something like that. I know there's like some kind of a dynamic custom command thing for Nightbot, but I haven't tried that before. Do one for Order 66. I got a thing about that, but that is very tempting. You could do the Republic Commando one. Do one for your parody on Palpatine and Crosshairs and Hunter. There you go. I put that there for Republic Commando. I know E3 starts today, but I'm not really looking forward to much or E3. The E3 2020 was cancelled. E3, we are currently experiencing issues with the portal and app platform service provider and are addressing them. Ooh, 7:40. Oh, the E3 2021 awards show is 7:45 p.m. Eastern time. Oh, there you go. You got Star Wars there. Ubisoft conference tomorrow. Microsoft and Bethesda. I don't think. Yeah, it's. I don't feel when I don't have like the games, the game consoles, all or most of them. I feel less inclined to just look at like these conferences and watch the trailers and stuff. So I feel like, okay, cool, I could learn about them, but I'm not able to experience them. So, like the PlayStation 5 and So like, why I watch E3? I'm not really into that much. Like, I love gaming, but like, yeah, I'm not a hardcore epic gamer like the Act Man or the Angry Video Game Nerd. Which, dude, if Gongasleet, if you can, the Angry Video Game Nerd is having a pre-order on his own U2's figure. U2's figure on Angry Video Game Nerd. If you can, because I know there's international shipping. If you can, jump on it. I already placed my pre-order for the U2's Angry Video Game Nerd figure. It's the closest you'll get right now to an Angry Video Game Nerd Funko Pop. I'm already thinking of like how to open up the review video. If you can, jump on it. Jump on the pre-order. I already pre-ordered my figure. Yeah, now Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. Yeah, I heard it's pretty good. Who would have thought that a year after its reveal at the PlayStation 5 conference, a year after the PlayStation 5 console design was revealed, a year after those, then Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart releases. And I haven't even gotten through the original Ratchet and Clank games, and even through Ratchet and Clank 2016. I gotta get back to those for my Twitch streams. $30 US for a U2's. Yeah, U2's. U-Tunes. That sounds like a pretty cool name. U-Tunes. You are a cartoon or something. Ooh, Prolonged Curly by Nook and Shoal on Video Game Study Lounge. Right now it's Penny Parker inside her spider robot suit, just fixing some stuff. What up? I wonder how Savage did that, like the hours, on how like how Nightbot, oh yeah, the intro figure and that Doge dog memes. I wonder how Savage does those custom Nightbot commands where like that measures the watch times of the users, you know, is that one of those other dynamic custom commands? I wish I had more money. I wish I had more money to cover my my financial obligations and have extra money left over for myself. Crash figures look sick. Oh yeah, there's Crash Bandicoot U2s. Oh wow, they actually look pretty good. The Crash Bandicoot 5-inch vinyl collectible figure. It looks pretty good. Like they don't need. Yeah, I was wondering why there's no Crash Bandicoot 4. It's about time. Funko Pop figures for them. Well, at least I got the Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy Funko Pop. Same thing for Spyrothedragon. And Sparks the Dragonfly. Yes, and maybe that's why, yeah, Funko doesn't make Crash Bandicoot 4 It's About Time Funko Pop figures. It's the U2s that are doing that. I think Boogie2988 has his own U2s. And my first U2's big figure will be the Angry Video Game Nerd. Ass! I haven't even gotten a Cinemassacre t-shirt yet. Or an Angry Video Game Nerd t-shirt. Now, I got the idea. If I were to buy an Angry Video Game Nerd t-shirt sometime later this year, I got an idea of which one I'm going to get. The black t-shirt, and I think it's the Angry Video Game Nerd logo, but the Angry Video Game Nerd text is in Japanese. And I'm thinking of like, since I barely use my second and third YouTube channels, I think I'm just gonna remove them later this summer and re-upload those videos over time, you know. Just be back to just Versatile Element again. Maybe I'll upload a second channel again, whatever it could be. I'm not gonna make it a live stream channel though. Who knows? Maybe even maybe I can have maybe I can actually have a podcast channel as my second YouTube channel. Just delete my second, third YouTube channels, and sometime down the road, make a podcast channel, just for fun, you know. Just for fun. It could just be as simple as the thumbnail on screen, as the only thing that you see, and like you just hear me and whoever else I'm with talking. You could be my first, if that happens sometime this fall, you could be my first guest. The Versatile Element podcast. Just doing these things for fun, you know. Doing these things for fun. Because I had the idea before, and didn't really go through it. I didn't really go through with it. But yeah, my second YouTube channel could be, my new second YouTube channel could be a podcast channel. Just all this done for fun, you know. Even the same thing with Twitch, YouTube, live streaming and stuff. This is the way. This is the way. What else is happening in the video game news? Hackers breach Electronic Arts stealing games, source codes, and tools. Oh man, ever since that pipeline in America, that pipeline here in the United States, that pipeline hack happened, then we've seen more and more hacks. Oh man, and even McDonald's had a hack. Data breaches and all these hacks, McDonald's is in. Oh boy, these companies are. I also wanted to make a podcast, but I didn't really have many people to invite. Oh, dang. It could be a once or twice a month type of schedule. Once or twice a month. Cause I got a life outside YouTube. I don't make money off of YouTube and Twitch and all of that stuff. I'm not there. I'm not trying to force my way to be there. But yeah, I've been mostly doing these things as just hobbies. Almost treating them like they're a part-time, full-time thing, but they're really just hobbies. Hour and 35 minutes. Wow. For a Hangout stream. Yeah. And who knows, I know Savage First is going to have a Classic Battlefront 2 multiplayer stream tomorrow, or supposedly he's going to. And if I can be in time for it, I would like to possibly do a dual stream with him. Or if I don't do that dual stream, I'll just possibly be part of his stream. Maybe if he allows the mic, the voice chats. And it's raining outside. Right now, this stream of Video Game Study Lounge has 66 dislikes. I gotta execute Order 66. Yes, Lord Sidious. Oh, by the way, but never mind. I forgot I didn't put that stream command in anymore. Oh man, I got today and tomorrow off from work, and next Saturday I have and next Saturday, a week from now, I'll have work off as well. Akuaku, ooh, aku. For some reason, that line gets me. Lonnie Lowly? If the quantum masks ever turned, then maybe it's just like the delivery and the voice behind it. Greg Eagles as Akuaku. And you're here, yeah. Suffering working on a project. Suffer with me. Like somebody said in Black Ops 2. But the stream makes me better. Oh yeah. We can stream for a little bit longer. You know, I'm no drummer or high up musician, even though for a long time I did take band class. But I feel like I still catch on to beats fairly easily, like this one. You know, I didn't take any music theory classes or anything like that, but I still feel like growing up with music, I catch on to their beats relatively easy, relatively quick. And I'm no drummer either. How much you had to do any of the multiple page reports, research project, 3-4 pages? My father and my brother play guitar really good. Oh man, playing guitar. I've tried to even like strum, but I can't get my I cannot wrap my fingers around around the strings. I always like, you know. Maybe I'll get the vibe someday to play guitar too. Even like piano, I don't know how pianists do like do one set of notes and doing another set of notes at the same time, because I try to do that and I'm just doing this. It's like I don't have that coordination where my fingers can play two different set of notes at the same time. Are you kidding? What? Your research paper is 30 pages? Oh my goodness. I've written 10 pages, maybe 20 in college, but not 30. Oh my goodness, 30 pages. I'd die. I would die if I were to have to do a 30-page research presentation paper. I did around 10, 15, 20 pages, but 30, oh my goodness. You know, when I do eventually get the new gaming PC, the only problem that I'll have when I get it is that I won't have a second screen. Like right now, I have my external monitor, the curved Viotech 24-inch 1080p monitor from Viotech, and my laptop screen to the side. But when I eventually get the desktop gaming PC, I'll just have that one screen. I'd have to buy another. I'd either have to buy another monitor or buy a very expensive like ultra wide screen monitor, so I can do that kind of like screen management where you can have fit like 2 or 3 screens within the same ultra wide monitor. So instead of having like one monitor for gaming and the other monitor for monitoring the chat, you could game and monitor the chat in the same ultra wide screen, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I have to reach near 30 until Monday. Oh man. Do you have classes on weekends? Oh yeah, did you do the Ratchet and Clank command? The Ratchet and Clank stream command. Oh man. You don't have classes anymore. Does that mean you are free? Is that you're? Oh, wait. Oh dang! I didn't edit this one yet. I didn't get to edit the Ratchet and Clank message yet. Does this mean you're free on weekdays too, besides your projects? I'm gonna go edit those custom Nightbot streams. Stream commands. You gotta do the spaces at least. There you go. I've been having to work approximately 8 hours a day on the project. Oh my goodness, I'd die. I'd die if that was me. I can only dream of like working that long, but I can't. I personally can't. It's funny doing it for a job, but doing it at home and not being a work at home, job. If times were different, I would have had to have my final project on the company from Monday to Friday. Oh. Oh, tech is Horny. By Chewy's meme sound. And Red Sun did the Boba Fett is Horny. Easy come, easy go. Don't make me poke you with my stick or something. And oh yeah, if you noticed, one more thing I'd like to point out, if you notice one of the transitions of the Bad Batch, I think the transition was that circle swiping out transition. It was positioned around on Wrecker's head, I believe. So it looks like it circled out of Wrecker's head. And I remember one of the episodes by one of the videos by Bombastic where like, what's with these transitions? What are with these white transitions, Lucasfilm? They look like Windows Movie Maker transitions. And like, and with that transition from Wrecker's head, like, is that intentional? BRB. Okay. Who's Oriole DJ Cutman? Free to stream. It's playing Spider-Man. It's playing Spider-Man Noir, going through the colored Rubik's Cube. These chill streams, these chill beats. Oh, 5 Generation Tech, 5 early threats to the Galactic Empire. Oh, it stopped raining too. Okay, you're back. Awesome. I'm looking at some setups. I'm looking on Google that's a 20 best streaming desk setup ideas for streamers, and it's like an L-shaped. It looks like an L-shaped sit stand desk. You got like the monitors in the middle and the PC to the right side. My L-shaped desk isn't that thick on the sides. It isn't that thick or that long. It's pretty decent. And you've seen the picture of my L-shaped desk, Mr. Ironstone, it's called. I look at these setup streams and I'm so inspired. but how do I get that that's centered, that very precise and centered, and what is it called, symmetrical stuff? How would I know that like two different monitors from two different manufacturers are just about the same size? So like they line up well, and it's like they're two of the same monitor models, but they're not, you know. My original idea for this new desk was to you should do a setup video 2021 edition. Yeah, I've been like hesitant on doing like my desk setup kind of stuff because I don't want people to find me and break into my house, even though I live in a safe neighborhood. But even then, if I were ever to do a desk setup video, I would do it when I have all the gear, when I have like the new gaming PC and the cable management is done well, and I got posters on my wall. But yeah. But yes. And even with my game consoles on my desk, I bring them back and forth from my room to my house's, my family's guest bedroom, where I can have a projector there, and then I come back here when I'm doing streaming and stuff, and I go back there. So the console placement on my desk isn't permanent. 2021 edition. I haven't even done a desk setup video before. Although I've imagined it. Oh, and I forgot about this. No, but yeah, it's a fun idea. I'll say. I won't deny it. It's a fun idea. But when I have my gear out, when I have my gear out and some more gear, some more lighting, gaming PC and stuff, posters on my wall and other stuff. I'm telling you for later. Oh yeah, that's always a good idea to think about. You watch Loki? I haven't watched Loki yet. I might watch it later today. I know it's very good, but I haven't gotten to see Loki yet. I did watch Bad Batch episode 7, but it's supposed to be like 16 episodes long. Is it going to be like a 16 episode 16 season 1? The only season is just 16 episodes. Is it going to be like 2 seasons, 2 episodes? You know, it's supposed to be like 16 episodes. Is it going to be 1 season only and that's 16 episodes, or is it 2 seasons that's 8 episodes each for both seasons? You know, I don't know if I'm even going to do a Twitch stream tomorrow. If not, I'm probably just going to do the Twitch stream on Saturday next week. We'll see. Starting this upcoming week, I might do some occasional solo streams where it's just me streaming. You know, I'm just streaming to an empty audience on Twitch or YouTube or whatever. We'll see. But 16 episodes season 1. I think it's really just 16 episodes for this series. Maybe it's just 1 episode, 16 seasons. But yeah, when I did look at the release days, it really is consistently every Friday, even after episode 8 next week. I think it's supposed to end like in August or September. Excuse me. When I get my gear, my gaming PC, more gear, more lighting, maybe some posters on the wall, and stuff like that. Maybe then I can do a desk setup video. But oh yeah, there's one thing I forgot for a while to ask you. Would you be able to do like a not just a thumbnail, but what do you call it, like the desktop wallpaper for like my logo and the background, and maybe like my background could be like the same like white color that I have in the theme for the YouTube and Twitch channels, you know what I mean? I have a printed poster I did on Photoshop, and that's first artwork of New Hope. Oh, wow. You know what I mean? Like if you could do like my VE logo, but it's the background is just pretty much the same color and background that I have in my theme. Because I used to have like that custom desktop wallpaper where it's just like a screenshot of like my logo of my channel intro, but it was black. But I'm thinking one of these days that I might, sometime in the future, that I might do a slight update to my logo with like the different font variant, not a different font, but a different font variant. But don't do it yet. But sometime in the future, if you could do that kind of wallpaper, PC wallpaper, you know, 1080p, 720p, I don't know, 4K, just to be future proof. I will need a payment of 500 Republic credits. But I have no credits. We have no credits. I do this for your lives, exchange for something in your borders. How did that Darth Maul quote go when he talked to the Hut clans? I do it. Oh yeah, that reminds me. One older, more recent video. Sergeant Hunter executes Order 66. Execute Order 66. Is that an order? Do it. Well then, looks like I got to. looks like I'm going to obey that order too. Fires one blaster, bolt of the blaster, and it turns into like the cannon of the AT-ST or whatever AT something, and it's Obi-Wan. Your exchange is your content. Yes. Was another idea. I did suggest this idea to Chewy's Meantime. He hasn't done it. Maybe he's not going to do it. But what was it again? What was it again? I just had it in my mind and it just went away. Video idea. Oh, maybe I've mentioned it on the stream before. Commander Cody tells Darth Sidious to execute Order 66, and another comment suggested, and Darth Sidious does his Sith scream. Oh yeah, I would be open to that. Commander, my lord, the time has come. Execute Order 66. And then Darth Sidious. Yes. Imagine the editing that would have to go through to do all that. Even a couple of ideas that I thought of. One of them is a Marvel idea, and the other one is a Star Wars idea with Marvel. The Marvel idea, Thanos and Avengers Endgame. I am inevitable, and like nothing happens, and then the empty gauntlet. I don't even know who you are. And keeping that idea in for the Star Wars one, Ben Kenobi. Hello there. Come here, my little friend. R2D2. I don't even know who you are. You really wonder who Omega really is. Like, where did the Kaminoans get the idea of making a female clone trooper? Is that female Jangofett, or like, what if Jangofett had a daughter or something? Or is it like some kind of like secret child, or like Jangofett's like, oh, make a female clone of myself. I need more parodies. I can't make those videos, but then Chewy's Meme Town could. You know who Omega is? Omegu. and Chewie's Meme Town edits edits Omega's face to make it look green. And Yoda, Omega's Yoda confirmed. Oh my goodness. Yoda and Omega split up like mitosis or something, whatever that was in the cell process. To a 1%. Hi, I'm Omegu. By the way, my lights right now, I don't think it's probably doing much lighting, but I have my newer lights, 4 feet. It's not that much tall, but it's pointing towards the wall, but it's not like close up where it looks like the lights is bouncing off of me without putting a lot of like glare in my glasses. But I know there's like on Amazon there's the attachments where you can clip like those lights with the hot shoe, whatever, cold shoe. Then you can, like instead of having like a tripod with that, you can like connect it to you can clamp it to your desk, and you can do it like their this type of lights, like Elgato Elgato key light or whatever, even Elgato ring light. And I saw this at my local Think Geek. They used to have it where they have like some PlayStation, what do you call it again? Like the PlayStation coasters, but they look like old PlayStation game discs. I finally got those before. But imagine, I wonder if there is a L-shaped desk that's motorized. Imagine a whole L-shaped desk just go up like that. Oh my goodness, there is. Height adjustable L-shaped desk by Uline. It is almost $1,000 though, so like they're expensive for sure. I'd probably get something like that if I were to ever replace this L-shaped desk that I have right now in the future, because I don't need to right now. I just got this desk a few months ago, October I believe. Mr. Ironstone something desk. And who knows in the future if I might spray paint it white. Who knows? If I ever get two IKEA Alex drawers to be like a little bit of extensions and storage solutions, but there's no IKEA near me. I live in a small, nearby a small city. I'll just say, I live nearby a small city that doesn't have an IKEA. It has an IKEA distribution center, but not an actual store. The closest store is like 2 hours away in a neighboring state. But I used to live upstate in a big city that had an IKEA, or in this big. I once lived in a suburb of a big city that had an IKEA. So besides the traffic, you could just drive down there for like 30 minutes or so. And my family would used to eat at this restaurant at IKEA. Oh man, people say that IKEA is like low quality, like you shouldn't get them. I'm like, oh, the rain's picked up again. But in my experience, it's only like the really cheap IKEA desk lamps that are really that low quality. But see this desk behind me? This IKEA, what's it called again? The IKEA Mikke desk. That desk, I've gotten that desk around 2011, maybe around 10 years ago, and it's been through like 2 houses. It was assembled in one house, and then my family and I moved to 2 houses, including this one, and that has never like fallen apart. So maybe some IKEA products are low quality, but not all of them are. It's just that IKEA isn't everywhere. and if you can only order from distribution centers that are nearby, or you live nearby a city that has an IKEA distribution center. Or else I'd have to like get my driver's license like SpongeBob SquarePants and drive down. Or up. Drive down to the other state or up the same state. Up the same state. Or else I'd have to do a 1 day road trip. Day trip to IKEA. But because IKEA, yeah, a lot of gaming and tech YouTubers use IKEA products. Random Frank P, Tech Source, and stuff. SpongeBob is the best driver. Yeah. He's just failing all those boating tests just to keep Mrs. Puff in prison in her own boating school class. It's just all part of the plan. The plan. The only one that matters, and Mrs. Puff is not even aware of it. SpongeBob is the best, and you have to be twice the best. SpongeBob is just keeping Mrs. Puff imprisoned in her own school, in her own boating class, torturing her for life to keep teaching him all those boating stuff. Okay, I'm gonna end the stream in a few minutes. Maybe when I have more people joining in the streams at once, then I'll do the stream ending scene where, like, okay, even though you turn off the microphone, the stream isn't ending yet. You can have like a few more minutes of like the stream ending, let people say bye to each other and to the streamer before the stream actually ends. Or else I'd just like end the stream right here, you know, at that type of moment. I'll end the stream in a few minutes. Alright guys, I go eat. Yeah. I could almost burp the ABCs. Yeah, even that malware packed pirated games. Oh yeah, this was a good Hangout stream. Maybe my project more fun to do. Made my fun project more fun to do. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is a fun stream. Just chilling just streaming for 2 hours, even though my real stream without like, yeah, for 2 hours basically. It was longer than I thought it'd be, but yeah, it's good. It's all good. It's all good. And oh man, Savage tried to do some Yoda impressions. It's so funny to hear how he does the Yoda impressions. Sounds like Yoda snorted something, or Yoda with a cold. But I'm not doing that to insult. I'm not saying those things to insult Savage. But it sounds very amusing to hear him try to do the Yoda impressions. Maybe even a little bit of Wrecker or one of the or even Crosshairs. He does a pretty decent Crosshair impressions. Look into go on my YouTube channel, go to like my liked videos playlist, and it's going to be like that Battlefront XL mode stream he did yesterday, Savage. Booking the are you guys ready? Akuaku, Bionicle, PC gaming. I should add like the razor blade for akuaku. Oh my goodness! Can Nightbot do that? Especially with no spaces. Glitch the bot. Glitch the bot. It must be glitched. Glitch the bot. It must be glitched. Now try that all of that, but with spaces in between the commands. He won't do it. Maybe he only does one at a time. Nightbot, you hear me? I might try to reach out to Savage for tomorrow's stream. Ooh, we're testing him. You test him. Oh, he's doing them one by one. Or is he doing the first one? Or is he doing just the first one? What about the others? Can he do the others too? The one worked. Ooh. The Nightbot only did the first one. Now imagine I had one custom command with the name that's all the custom commands combined, but without all the other with all the other exclamation points. I don't like you either, Nightbot. I don't like you either. You better watch yourself. I've got the sentence on 12 systems. You failed your job, Nightbot, on doing all of those. You do it one at a time, but you should do all of them too. Got the sentence of me hungry. I shall be leaving you, my old friend. Thank you. Thank you, Nightbot, for coming to the streams again. And thank you, Gongasleet, for joining in the Chill Saturday Hangout stream. And I shall, and you're welcome for the stream. What can I say except, oh, that's another, okay, now that's another, that is another stream, that's another stream command idea. I'm gonna do that one. And I might go annoy someone else. Here. Hashtag. I'm such a the force be with you always. Yep, may the force be with you. May the force be with you, Gongasleet. Thank you for coming to the stream. I look forward to doing some more streams and doing some more hangouts and regular streams on YouTube and Twitch. Probably go back to Twitch the next Saturday and play Crash Team Racing Nitro Field, but yeah, I will spam him. He'll probably time me out though. Anyways, may the force be with you, Gongasleet. Thank you for coming to the stream, and Nightbot, thank you for coming to the stream as well. I shall see you in the next one. I salute you. I salute you, Gongasleet. I salute you both, to the Nightbot, and I shall see you in the next one. Keep Star Warsing it up, and I shall see you in the next one. Peace out, everyone. Oh my goodness, it's Nightbot is responded twice. He responded twice. This is the good thing to